Welcome to the Astro Mage. I'm Heidi, and today's topic is magical people, magical clothes.
I don't know.
So the first thing that comes to mind when I'm talking about magical attire are hats. I wonder why that is. Well, hats have a long history of being associated with magic, in all different sorts of cultures all over the world. One of the first mentions of a hat associated with magic would be Hermes's cap that he wore. It was called a pileus, and it could help him to be invisible and to travel quickly, to fly. So I thought that was interesting. Another point that we need to talk about are the witches' hats. So, witches' hats are not as fun as we may think because they do have a history of being connected to persecution of witches. So, witches were made to wear these hats as a sign of shame once they were accused of being a witch. That also, before that, sadly, the Jewish people were also made to wear those hats. And it wasn't the first time that those hats were discovered because they had found some of those cone hats on mummies that were founded from ancient China. And when they really looked at those mummies, it looked like it had a lot to do with some sort of shamanistic rituals and stuff, but it's not really clear what exactly was going on there. Enough talk about hats, except for that I hope that wasn't too bad news for anybody. Probably most of you already knew that anyway. Let's talk about what do we wear on modern day times. So I think a lot of people that are concerned with magic are concerned with nature. And so we want to, be the guardians and make sure that we're not destroying the planet. And a really beautiful way of doing that is by buying secondhand and just tailoring the clothes to make them fit your own beautiful style and your own authentic expression of artistic lifestyle. Once you have your item, whether it be new or secondhand, I love putting my clothes out in nature, out in the wild rain to charge that energy, or lay it down somewhere in the forest to cleanse it, and then personalize it by maybe stitching something inside of it. I have this, I stitched this top here with this beautiful symbol of, the triple goddess. This is something I like to do. It's not perfect, but it works for me. And just, finding little ways to personalize your special items with spells or with energy work or incense, however it is that you do that. I would love to hear your ideas, how you handle your magical clothes, and if you do you find special ways to handle it. Are your hats sacred to you? Is anybody else allowed to wear them? Those kind of things I would love to hear. I would love to talk to you about it. There's a lot to talk about here. We could talk about, the robes and all that, but we're already running out of time for this time. We'll get back into that in the future again. I really hope to see you soon. Please remember that your magical experience matters. See you soon. Till next time.